Hello, hello, good morning. Thank you so much for joining us again. This is a Civilized Presence. Good morning. And just give us a minute to for Facebook to notify people that we are here. And just for me to share this video and make it visible to everyone. Okay. So, Mike, I think you have some security on your page. So it's not letting me do that. So you have to get it from my personal page.
Okay.
Yes, please. Um, hello, hello. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Again, thank you so much for being here.
Phone answering services. Please feel free to call me at 703-225-3300. I will also be.
Did you see the video on your page now?
Thank you, and I look forward to hearing from you.
It is on my personal page, and you can be able to share this.
Gotcha. Okay. So I can go to your personal page.
Yes, please. Now I'm just going to make sure that this is visible. Okay, yes, everyone can see it. Good morning, guys. Thank you for being here again. Thank you. Hello, Dee. Good morning. Thank you so much for joining from Virginia. Thank you. Let me know if you see the video, Mike. It's right on my page.
Yep. There we go.
Okay, great. Good morning, guys. This is a Civilized Presence. If this is your very first time of joining us, we had a session before, okay? So this is our second session. I can see that you're sharing the video now, Mike. So that's great. Thank you for being here. So we are here every Mondays and Fridays at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Today we had a bit of a change in time because we have two sessions for you today. And so we had 8 a.m. and 9 a.m. I know we're a little bit late because of some technical difficulties, but it's going to be worth your time. So just hang on tight, and we're about to get this party started. So welcome. If this is your very first time, welcome. I can see people jumping in from different pages, but if you're not at my personal page, I might not see you right away. So please just leave in the comment box below, hello, and let us know where you're calling from. Hello, lovely Rose. Thank you so much for joining us. I want to believe that you're back from Ghana and you're in Virginia now. Thank you for being here. Yes, thank you, guys. So we started these sessions and series ever since the month of April, and we've been paddling along. And trust me, guys, this is session number 40, 40. So we have had a lot of lessons and sessions. Now, if you've never ever joined us before, the best thing to do is to follow me on my Facebook business page, which is So Unique Experts, or you can add me on Facebook. It's Louisa Akaiso, and you would have access to our videos, the old ones and the new ones. Okay, and you can be part of our sessions, live sessions. Thank you, Rose. It's so great to have you in the house. So I do appreciate all of you for being here and just working with me every Mondays and Fridays. Now, if you have never met me and you do not know who I am, my name is Louisa Akaiso, and I am a certified master civility trainer, a golden rule civility statesman, and a leadership expert. Now you're asking, what does she do? I work confidently with leaders and professionals that place great importance in themselves and their reputation. And that's going to be you this morning because you made out time to be here. For some of you, you were here for the first session and this is the second session. Wow. Thank you. I feel so honored. So, welcome. And I am broadcasting from Fairfax, Virginia. It's a rainy Monday morning, but I am excited to be here with you guys. You make me feel so happy. It's a great time to learn together. So, if you do know any entrepreneurs or professionals who are on your page or on your network, please do not hesitate to share this video, give us some love, some likes. And you know what? Facebook does something great when there's a lot of likes and love, and they will be able to make this video available to a lot more people. And together, we will build a community of like minded individuals. So, thank you so much for being here. Hello, Kanchana. Thank you so much for being here. Hello, Leona. Thank you so much for being here. Hello, Sai. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Thank you so much for being here. Just leave a comment in the box below and just let me know where you're joining us from. Now, I'm not going to take too much of your time because we have a special guest in the house. He's someone who is very special to me. I've had a chance to work with him where we belong to the same team, and he's such an inspiration. He's doing a lot of work in New Jersey. Now, you're going to get a chance to learn about him. So, first of all, for the new people who are here, the main focus of this Facebook series is really to help restore civility through meaningful and constructive conversations. And we've been doing this from the month of April. If this is your very first time, it's not too late. I have some videos for you to learn, and you can start joining us every Mondays and Fridays. So, now I know the question in your mind is, who is our guest? I'm going to introduce him to you very soon. But the first thing is, I have to share with you what is our definition for civility. Now, we choose the one from Civility Experts Worldwide, which I'm an affiliate of, and that states that civility is a conscious awareness of the impact of one's thoughts, actions, words, and intentions on others, combined with a continuous acknowledgement of one's responsibility to ease the experience of others. Example, through restraint, kindness, non-judgment, respect, and courtesy, and a consistent effort to adopt and exhibit civil behavior as a non-negotiable point of one's character. Now, I know you're sitting there saying, Louisa, this is too long. Yes. If you have to take something away from this session, I want you to know that civility is focused on positive people's treatment, paying attention to the person next to you. Apologize earnestly if you have to. Refrain from idle complaints. Okay? So, it's all about civility is an outcome of choosing behaviors that are congruent with your positive personal values. It's all about people's treatment. And you're kind of wondering, how am I going to start? Louisa, I've never been civil before. Well, it is as easy as saying please and thank you, or good morning, or even just smile to the person next to you. And some of you would say, oh, Louisa, I haven't seen anyone this morning. Yes, you did. Did you say hello to your neighbor? Some of us have never said hello to our neighbors before. We don't even know what is the name of our neighbors. Now, when you go back today, after this session, try to ring the bell and just say a quick hello and introduce yourself. Yes, I've been living here for 7 years now, but I joined Civilized Presence and I just realized I have to say a quick hello. So let us work together. Okay, together we can create the change that we want to see in the world. And it starts from tiny little gestures. It's nothing technical or complicated. It is just as easy as being kind or polite or taking responsibility to ease the experience of the person next to you. So I'm not sure of how many of you had seen the posts for today, but the topic for today is Entrepreneurs Thrive, a return on your civility. Now, let me introduce to you who our guest is. Our guest is Mike Bult. You can call him Michael if you want. And Mike is a motivational speaker. He is a coach, a team culture, and leadership expert. Mike is also the founder and president of Mastermind Leadership Studio, a company that is dedicated to equipping, challenging, and inspiring leaders to live out leadership. So, Mike, welcome to the show, and just say a quick hello to our audience.
Thank you, and it's so good to be here, and I look forward to spending this next few minutes with everybody. And look forward to and I appreciate the privilege.
He was referred to by his insurance adjuster. I did tell him to go to the website and fill out.
I think your mic was kind of I don't know what's going on. I think the connection. At some point we couldn't hear you well.
that any better? Can you hear me any better?
Yes, it is great right now.
Okay, good, good.
Yes, so we had some few people that have jumped on, and we have John from Canada. Thank you so much for being here. We have James. Hello, how are you? Hello, Neri Gonzalez. Thank you so much for being here. We have Buchanan. I don't know where you're calling from. Can you please just leave in the comment box below and just let us know where you're calling from? And if you have any questions, okay, on how you can succeed as an entrepreneur, bring it now. The expert is in the house. Don't bring the questions later. Bring it now. Mike is here. So, Mike, how this runs really is just having questions and answers. And so we begin the conversation by sharing the question with you, and you kind of talk to our audience about the topic of the day. So, my first question to you would be, what does civility mean to you? And how can we create a lasting customer experience using the 3 R's of civility, which is respect, responsibility, and restraint? Over to you, Mike.
Great, great. Thank you so much. And I would say that, and when I think of civility, and when I hear some of the things that you and I have had a chance to talk about in the past, the first thing that comes to my mind is a lifestyle of responsibility, a lifestyle of kindness, a
Mm,
lifestyle of care, really taking ownership of it, not just something to, but really creating a habit. Uh,
mm,
Yeah, actually, that'd be great.
read this statement before that said, "We are what we repeatedly do," and
mm-hmm.
excellence then is not an act but a habit. When I think of civility, I would say that a
I
great
mean, well, we could still do
thought that
tomorrow.
comes to my mind is a
And it's
lifestyle
working today to
of habit
if
with
she could do this
kindness,
afternoon, that'd
with
be great.
care,
If not,
concern.
I
Uh,
think we're losing you, Mike. I don't know what's going on. I think the connection again is a little wavy.
okay, let's see. Is this any better? Are we getting a little more?
Yeah, it's getting better now.
All right,
So let's
I'm
try it again.
camera close to me, and maybe that will help us out.
Okay.
All right, great.
Okay.
Did we get that, or should I repeat it with the
Oh,
light?
please just repeat that because it was a little wavy.
Great.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I would say again in conclusion, the civility to me is a lifestyle of a habit, having a habit and a lifestyle of this kindness and love and care and concern and just genuine concern and caring for people, which overflows obviously in our businesses. People certainly see a difference, and we've had so many examples of that we can see in business, and some that are poor examples of it, but for some that are. And I'll actually give one quick example. I was coming back from the airport, and where I park typically at the airport, there is, as you're leaving, you see the attendant and you pay, and something so simple, but they asked, "Hey, do you want a bottle of water?" And I was after my flight, and the flight was
Wow.
delayed, and just something so simple. And I turned to them and I said, "You know what? I appreciate it." Just something as simple as that, I thought was a great form of civility, excellence, and made a difference. Made a difference. Something so small, but made a big difference.
Thank you so much, Mike, for sharing that. And I have a good example is Chick-fil-A. Guys, I am not paid to say this about Chick-fil-A, but I just love the customer service of Chick-fil-A. And let me tell you, it makes me happy to pay the extra dollars and buy whatever they're serving. Just having someone walk by your car and just say, "Good morning, my name is this," and introduce themselves and just try to find out how your day is going. Guys, civility is focused on the golden rule. If you're still struggling with this, treating others the way you want to be treated. What would you like to have? What kind of treatment would you like to receive? Try to pay that forward. And that's what civility is about. Hello, Muriel from London, UK. Thank you so much for being here. So, Mike, you have just introduced me to this great concept of return on your civility. Now, I have heard about return on your investment. Of course, as an entrepreneur, that's the most important thing to you. You want to be able to get your money back. Now, can you explain to the audience what is return on your civility? What does this concept mean? Over to you, Mike.
Yes, very, very good. So, as we've all heard, ROI, return on our investment, how important that is. And I came up with this thought on ROC, return on your civility, and the benefits that come along it's they do just overflow, and I really like that idea of really the at the end.
We're losing you. We're
What?
losing you.
Okay, all right. I'm going to keep the camera up here nice and close. Is that any better?
Okay, it's better now.
All right, good, good. I'll keep it up nice and close. So you guys are going to get a personal.
Right, right. Or if you have an earpiece, that might maybe that might work.
Yeah, that's okay. I guess we'll just
Okay.
here.
Okay. Great.
Yes, this ROC, return on your civility, and at the end, I want to give just a couple thoughts on that and some benefits that come from having ROC and the power of ROC.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Yes, I thought that was a great concept, return on your civility. And of course, I know we're going to talk more about that. So, guys, I just want to share some stats with you about civility. Now, I want you to know that incivility is actually something very serious. We have to take a closer look at how to work and on having a more civil society. Now, research has shown that 70% of Americans believe that incivility has reached its crisis proportion. That's really pathetic. Now, Americans are encountering incivility an average of 2.4 times per day. Can you imagine? And 43% expecting to experience incivility in the next 24 hours. So, dealing with incivility has become a way of life for many people. So, this is why we had to take the pain to start up having these conversations and just looking for how can you learn in 30 minutes, different 30-minute sessions about how you can be civil, how you can apply this at home, what you can do in your workplace, what you can do amongst the members of your family, in your community, to strangers. So we have to take this seriously. It is great to have people come here to listen to us every day, but what would make me more satisfied is if I do hear that people are able to replicate what they're learning from this session when they step out. So we have a serious problem here, guys. This is very serious. If people, 43% of people, are expecting to experience incivility, what kind of life or what kind of world are we living in? So over to you, Mike. Hello, Ihor. Thank you so much for joining us from Ukraine. Thank you. And he's a JMT member too. And Mike is a JMT members, okay? So JMT in the house. So we're gonna, yes, this party is gonna be fun. So Mike, another question that I have for you is, from a civility perspective, what drives people to do what they do, and what makes them realize who they truly are? Over to you, Mike.
Yes, that's a great question, and there's a couple civility actions that I think about, and number one is the importance of if we're going to have this lifestyle of action and habits of civility. I think the very first thing is managing our own civility.
Mm,
First and foremost, how important it is to manage our own civility. Now, you asked about motives. And I think one of the greatest tools that I have chosen is a great personality assessment, and it's called the color code. And the color code focuses on motives, why we behave the way we do, why people behave the way that they do. Most personality assessments focus on behaviors, and this one really targets motives. And hopefully, by the end, if you want to share,
yes,
uh,
absolutely, guys. I
how
would love to share the link.
good,
Yes.
good. How people can use that. But the first thing is managing our own civility, being secure first with ourselves, right? And
Mm,
and really being able to own this idea of ourselves, who we are, how we have been created.
mm,
And I think first and foremost, the first part of having civility and the actions of civility is
mm,
managing our own civility and the importance of it, and how it's so crucial to first know who we are as individuals. And I saw so many people in the world and entrepreneurs that don't realize how they are created and what their strengths are and what motivates them to do what they do. And I think that color code is a great tool. Secondly, is the idea of leading by example.
Mm,
by example. So first, really managing your own civility, and
Say
then
the number again, five
then
seven one
lead
two six
by
seven.
example, and allow others to be able to see, hey, that is a lifestyle.
I just
Hey, that is a habit.
visitor, so
And how awesome that is to
I'll be
think
10
that
minutes.
that kind of momentum can flow from us as an entrepreneur.
No, why would you
Or
call 10
us,
minutes? Yeah, just.
we're kind of losing you a little bit now.
yep. Is that any better?
Yes, please.
Okay. How awesome it is to know that as entrepreneurs, that
Mm,
ownership of who we are can then transfer down to our customers, and they can feel it. They can feel
mm,
it's an experience. We all love experience today, but how amazing is that to be able to know that within civility, that that's an experience that our
mm.
I do apologize.
customers
I was just
can
calling a couple of moments ago and I
have
noticed you were
felt.
calling in. So
We're losing you again.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to keep trying to keep it right up in front of us. Uh,
Yes.
so again, first one is managing your own civility. Second one is really leading by example and owning it. And then the third one, I would say, get to the point of how.
We're losing you again. We're
Whoops.
losing you again.
All right. I'm going to just keep going and see what we can do.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Now,
The final sentence, we
yeah,
lost that.
that final one is the higher civility. So when you get to
Great.
that point of being able to grow your company, it just flows, and we can then now that we own it ourselves, now that we lead by example, we now thirdly can know what we're looking for with hiring the right people. And workplace culture, oh, it's working with companies and really focusing on organizational health. It's amazing how that's a missing piece, but this order must happen. First, we got to manage our own, got to lead by example, and then thirdly, that will help us to hire civility or hire that kindness that we're looking for.
Thank you so much for being here, Tina from Malaysia. Thank you. This is great. We have people from different parts of the world, and I want you to leave your comment and your questions in the box below. This month we're focusing on entrepreneurs and professionals. And Mike, we had a question from one of our viewers, and I'm just going to pull up that question. And the question was, in today's America, incivility is on prominent display. Why do businesses well known to portray incivility still succeed? Over to you, Mike.
Okay, if you can just clarify that, why did they portray, what was that question?
Incivility.
Okay, okay.
Why did it still succeed?
Why do they still succeed? I
Hmm.
think honestly, there's levels of success.
Right.
And the sad part is what is success in business? And honestly, when you consider why do they succeed, success to me is reaching your fullest. The truth is they're probably only reaching a limited potential. While it might look like they're successful, they're
Mm,
probably missing a high percentage of real success. So if you can
right.
what we would consider successful with incivility, imagine what they could do with civility. So the
Right.
truth is, I think it's the perspective on success where, yes, they're successful to a certain level and a certain perspective of people, but the
Mm.
truth is they're missing a whole nother level of success that
So this
that
time,
if
actually, the last service would be.
We're losing you there. The last sentence, can you just repeat that? We kind of lost you there.
sure. I was just saying they're missing a whole level of success based
Coming out
off of
tomorrow,
not
and
having
that's
true
the
ability.
quarterly, and then you have service
And
again in December. So
unfortunately,
this will just continue
uh,
every 30 days.
Oh my God, Mike, your mic is not allowing us to get
sorry.
a hold of you. I'm sorry. Yes, but guys, can you hear Mike clearly? Because I mean, from my end, it's kind of wavy, but if the audience can hear you, that's what's important. Can you hear Mike clearly? Just give us a thumbs up if you can hear him, or if you're facing any difficulties, let us know what it is, and we will be happy to adjust it because we just want this experience. It's all about customer experience, and you are the audience today. You are so special to us. We have to treat you like the VIP that you are. So if you're not able to hear me or Mike, let us know, giving us a thumbs up. So moving along, Mike, I am coming back to this concept of return on civility. because I think that it is such a great concept. I know we had a chat about this, but I just want you to share to the audience the benefits, the pros and cons of being able to embrace civility or your return on civility. Over to you, Mike.
Great, great. So I think that with your ROC, your return on your civility, every entrepreneur wants to have influence. Every business owner,
So
every
the service, the
or
part that
organization,
Thank you, Morel.
need to be home,
the key
will
is
come out every
influence.
90 days.
So
It's
I
crazy.
think the big first,
We can do the
Oh no,
inside
we're
8 hours
missing you
a day,
there.
but if you
okay,
don't, then you just come out
the
every
big
30
first
days and you
return
don't
on
schedule and you don't need to be
your
home. You just come
civility
service the
is
outside.
We're
first.
we're missing you there.
Okay, all right, sorry.
Yes.
I don't
Oh,
know.
my
Here,
pleasure. Did you want us to still come out tomorrow? It's 90
Okay,
days.
minute here.
Oh,
we can
okay.
try again. You can try again.
You do want us to come in inside or just do the
All right,
outside?
I got my volume up cranking here for
Oh,
everybody. Sorry.
Yeah,
then I would
we
need to
just have
schedule
some
this
missing
in. So
points. Like
let me take a
we
look
have
at the
some missing
schedule.
spots in between sentences.
Okay, all right. Shall we try again?
Yes, let's try
Okay.
again.
All right, good. So I think the first thought is influence. Every entrepreneur, every CEO wants to have
So some of
great
the
influence
products are perfectly fine in the
throughout
rain. The
their
technician would let you know if you wanted to
business
reschedule.
and
So some of the products.
No, no, it's falling apart again.
uh,
Um, yeah, I'm not sure why.
hmm.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm having
Um,
trouble following you. So would you like me
so
to schedule
I
it
don't
inside
know.
now?
Okay.
Okay.
Let us try
All right.
again and be positive. It's gonna go well this time. Hit it.
I'll give you these three: influence, impact, and then ultimately at the end, income. And I think
Right.
those are the three benefits. So influence, impact, and then of course what can come is income. It is the results of that ROC.
Great. Well, it's working well now, so I think that we can go over it again.
Okay, great, great. So let's start with the influence, how important it is, how crucial it is for any business, for any company to have influence throughout whatever their product is that they're selling, and really maximizing that influence. Secondly, impact. Absolutely, who doesn't want to impact on their with their company and their organization? And then, of course, income. That's just the extra overflow of your ROC, your return on your civility, which shows, definitely shows a difference. I would say those are the three that I would say would be your ROC.
Okay. Thank you so much, Mike. I know that we had some missing points, but I think that what we can do is just kind of maybe we'll have to type it and just put it in the comment box below, because the information is very valuable. Okay, Morel got it from London, UK. Influence, impact, and income. Thank you so much, Morel. Thank you so much. Yes, I thought it's such a beautiful concept, and I thought, wow, Mike, I'm going to steal that one. This is great. Return on your civility. I love that, and how you're just able to break it down that it is not just about our income. There are other things that are very important. So your influence is extremely important. The impact that you have on people, and impact and influence only comes from positive people's treatment, guys. So sometimes we have our entrepreneurs believe that they can stay disconnected from the business. And I'm so sorry to let you know, guys, to disappoint you. That's not going to work. You are your business. So, whatever that you want to see, the success that you want to see in your business must begin with you. When people try to do business with you, they are connecting with you first before whatever service that you're talking about. It's all about the experience that they get. So please, professionals, entrepreneurs, I am so excited to have you here. But I want you to go back from this session with this great content that Mike has shared with us. Return on civility. If we have to re-record this video, I would love to do it because this is so important. I think that every entrepreneur must have this at the back of their pocket and pull it out anytime it seems like you're falling out the wagon. Just pull it out, look at it again, and say, where am I going? Check every single day, do a round 360 assessment of who you are, and make sure that your actions your behaviors, your people treatment, your relationships is congruent with the goals that you're trying to achieve in your business. If there is a missing link there, you're not heading to success. You're heading the other way out. So, Mike, I'm just going to allow you for another 1 minute and just to share what else that you might have with the audience because we're hungry and thirsty and we are just here to grab out from Mike. Mike is so hard to get, guys. So I'm trying to pull out the most I can from him. So, Mike, over to you.
Yeah. So first, I'm so excited to share this message and really live it and own it. I do look forward to continuing the travel, and if I could be of support in any way to anybody's companies, organizations, personally, we are starting leadership studios internationally, and we'd love to partner up in any way and carry this civility and continue to carry it. And then I guess secondly, if any of you are interested, you'll put on that color code link. It's a free opportunity to be able to use personally and also professionally. You can use that with others within your office as well. And then I'll leave you with this final thought. And I was thinking about it, and it really is this thought: to win in the marketplace, to actually win in the marketplace, you first win the marketplace. Meaning,
Sorry, we lost that. We lost that. Can you go over that again? To
yeah,
win in the marketplace?
to win in the marketplace, you must first win over the marketplace.
Ooh,
So,
great,
great
great,
thought on first, going to win in the marketplace. You got to win them over first, right? So,
great.
in the marketplace, win over the marketplace.
Can someone put that in the comment box below? To win in the marketplace, you have to first of all win them over.
Yes, win over the marketplace.
Win
That's
over the marketplace.
yep, yep. So
Great.
take that with you, and that's what I consider an ROC, your return on civility. And I apologize for the mics today, but I hope that you got some stuff and we could.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We got some great stuff, and we are going to have Mike back in the house again. Now, Mike, we have a question from the audience. Oh my God, they don't want you to go. So the question says employers are trying to combat annoying behavior by instituting workplace civility policies requiring employees to treat each other with respect, harmony, and pleasantness in the work environment. Tell us more about this.
Okay, wow, very, very, very good question. So, number one, if there hasn't been any kind of personality assessment used, that's so important to do that because we cannot change people. We cannot change people, but we can influence them.
Mm,
Policies and procedures are certainly needed, but the truth is this: I would really encourage to go a different angle when it comes around to workplace culture, organizational health, and team performance or team building activities versus policies and procedures. Difference. It won't happen overnight, but it takes time to really get down to the true motive on why some annoying behavior. And the starting point, first and foremost, having some sort of assessment. I like to use the color code assessment. And then number two, creating a plan. While policies and procedures are great, creating a plan on having some of those building activities over time really, really can make a difference.
Let me
Thirdly,
take a look at the
value
schedule to
the
see where
company's
you're
mission,
at
vision, and core values.
on schedule.
I think we lost that sentence, the last one.
Yep. Thirdly, evaluate the company's mission and core values.
All right.
Company's mission, vision, and core values.
Yes, and how important it is for employees to know before they even are hired, how to know how the company wants to behave and how the company wants to work. I feel like that's a missing piece, and evaluating a company's mission, vision, and core values are so crucial. Number one, in the hiring process. Number two, with annoying behavior like we see here, because if that behavior does not align up with the mission, vision, and core values, it's a little bit easier to see those employees that don't want to have the correct behavior to be able to, either they're going to stay and get it right, or they're going to say, hey, maybe this company or organization isn't for me.
Great. Thank you so much. I think that was such a powerful question, Dee. Thank you for that question. And thank you so much, Mike, for breaking that down. You see, we have to bring you back when we're dealing with civility at work because I think there's so much learning that needs to be done in the workplace culture. And we're working on having a month that is just focused on workplace culture coming up very soon. So, of course, yes, we're going to bring you back. And Morel is getting it nicely. This is why it's good to have Morel in the house. It says, evaluate company's mission, vision, and core values. That's correct. So, guys, we have come to the top of the hour, and I really hate to let you go. So, a few announcements before I go. Now, you love all that we're talking about, and you would like to be part of what we're doing. Guess what? We have train the trainer programs. We have one in Virginia that is in the month of November. We have one coming up in Dubai, just in case you're in the Middle East and you want to have a vacation, you can have one down there. We have one in Nigeria and Ghana, and one in London, UK. So send me an email at Louisa at the civilityacademy.com. Any questions that you have, any comments that you have. Hello, Nguvan from Nigeria. Thank you so much for joining us. You are not late to the party. You can have access to the replay. Thank you. It's so great to see you here. Hello, Esther. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm sorry that our guest has to go. He's been here, but please try to watch this video over again. There is so much valuable content that Mike has brought in and shared with us today. And Mike, I just want to say a big thank you for making out time to be here and share this valuable content that you have with us, especially the concept of ROC. I'm not going to forget it. I'm going to preach it and share it every day, everywhere that I go. ROC. Return on your civility, guys. If there's something you want to take back, return on your civility. ROC. Thank you, Nguvan. Thank you. I know it's ending. If you do have a question, leave it in the box below. I will tag Michael Bolt, and he will be happy to answer your questions. Okay, you are not too late. That's okay. Go through the video, and I will be happy to share your questions with him. Now, Michael Bolt is on Facebook. For those of you who love this content, just like I do, you can connect with him on Facebook or follow his company on Facebook, Mastermind Studio, Leadership Studio. You can follow them on Facebook. They have great content. I'm telling you, there's always something going on with Mike, guys. So you want to connect with Mike. He always has great content every single day. He has some videos that he's coming up with, and you want to be part of that. So, guys, thank you. I hate to let you go, but see you again very soon on Friday, same time, 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Bye for now. Thank you, Mike.
Bye bye. Thank you.